Hi there. So I'm getting indoctrinated. There's doctrine in this reading. Oh, Pisces, Neptune, and the 6th house. Yes. So 6th house and Pisces, it's opposite. So Pisces, let's get into your reading. Let me make sure. When the last time we did Pisces? Oh, just the other day. So as I'm seeing this is about 3 days. Okay. Yeah, 2 or 3 days, something like that. 2 days. So let's see for you Pisces, what about this indoctrination? Because I feel like you're breaking out of it. There's no more indoctrination. You don't have to think like others. You never did. You never will. Abundance is popping up. It feels like you could be dealing with others who are quite indoctrinated into some form of a belief system. This isn't for you. This is making you feel a little worried or concerned in dealing with these partnerships. It's like, how am I supposed to, I'm hearing, govern from this point? So people are not letting you live, Pisces. Show me the energy of Pisces. So this is channeled. An exciting event. And karma. So others are receiving karma. We've been seeing this in your reading. What is the supportive energy for Pisces during this time? Reconciliation. Wow. And recognition and merit. I mean, reward for merit. So the unsupportive energies that may need to come back into balance is a dark man. That's just flat out plain period. So sure, it says dark man, could be a masculine energy, even if it's a woman. But it does say dealings or a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So dark features. Okay. And it says family. This could be someone in your family. I also feel that, okay, I is showing up in the bottom. It says psychic ability, trust your intuition, bat, take care, enemies are working against you, star, there's guaranteed success here, good advice from a wise friend and a two-faced friend. Someone, I feel like you've seen this, you may be trying to talk about who this is to someone. Ooh, ears ringing. You're trying to tell people about this person, about some dynamic that's occurred with you, and you're trying to overcome this. It does feel like people could kind of be not really believing you, or they feel you're exaggerating, or something along those lines here, Pisces. But the thing is, you see very, very clearly, don't let people delude you. Don't let people tell you, their perspective or their whatever, because that's not what it is. This is saying, actually, you're seeing very clearly. You are. And you do have success here. It feels maybe others are indoctrinated, Pisces, or see, and the way this is coming out, it doesn't have to be actually doctrine, right? Family has been very much so in your readings lately as well. But it doesn't have to be doctrine. It could be, this is the family dynamic. This is how this group of people functions, even if it's not family blood related. Okay? Maybe somebody's adopted even. But it's like these people, and I don't mean it in a derogatory way, that sounds derogatory, these people. But these people, they're set apart from you. They're different. You're different. You're standing out like a sore freaking thumb in this energy. And you know that. So you feel like everybody's indoctrinated. So if you try to tell, this is what happened, this is the thing. No, nobody's going to believe you. They don't believe you. Because everybody's in the same hive mind mentality. Now show me Pisces in this gong. And that's very frustrating, isn't it? Show me this gong, this exciting event for my Pisces. It's okay though, because you don't need these people to validate you. You don't need that. So here's time. Maybe you did at one point. Maybe you wanted to belong. I don't see you wanting to belong here anymore. It just doesn't fit you anymore. Taking all the time you need, Pisces. You have beauty. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're handsome. You're attractive. And you know that. And I feel there's something unique about you. This is what I've been telling you. I've been telling you, you're standing out amongst these people. You feel adopted. You feel of a different origin. You feel, is this really my blood-related family? You feel very separate from this group. Maybe it's at work, but it feels very close. Yeah, your beauty is growing. It's expanding. Even with time, you look better. You have a brightness to your eyes. People tell you this. Let's see about this supportive reconciliation in Pisces reading today. Tell me about that. It's the sun. In the past, you're reconciling with a past energy. Okay. Sometimes reconciliation means that you're just reconciling something even within you. However, this does look like you may be dealing with somebody. We're going to take a deeper look. But there's a past energy here that you are understanding at a deeper level. You have full, complete, total clarity about the workings of this dynamic here. You're appreciating yourself as unique, as different. And I see that the qualities that people tried to shun in you are exactly the qualities that make you beautiful, that make you attractive. And that's the thing. That's why you're different. People sometimes don't like when someone in the group is different than them. They don't like that. So they crap on them and they try to make them feel separate. Either they leave or they change and they belong. So it's the energy of can't beat them, join them. And I feel like this was imposed upon you. But you're different. The unsupportive energies with the dark man. Mastery. So, okay, mastery with an energy. Interesting. A radical acceptance. Can't change them, huh? Can't change a person. It's not supportive to you to try to change a person. I don't know if you are. I'm just saying it. So let's go ahead. Where's my Pisces in this time and this beauty and this exciting event? It's time for you, by the way. King of Wands. Yeah, it's time for you. It's completely time for you. There is an absolute clarity that's going to be taking over. You could have a Leo influence. Either it's you or someone around you, but I see this in your energy quite a bit. Okay. You're reconciling your confidence, yourself again. I feel you've been crushed in a way from people. Something has crushed you, your spirit, your soul, your livelihood, your uniqueness. People shun that about you. No, it's time to embrace it. And I see you feeling very confident about that. Pisces, highly confident and influential. You're highly influential. Here's the Ace of Pentacles that's coming in here. Wow. What is Pisces doing right here, please? Queen of Wands. Wow, you have someone. The Tower. So the 10th house, Pluto and Aquarius. Like I said, you stand out because you're different. There's something very unique about you that others, even strangers, are appreciating, or people in your career. Wow, Pisces does such a good job. They stand out. Yeah, you're standing out. And sometimes that makes you a target. Embrace your uniqueness here because it's actually bringing you success. People will be giving you proper accommodations and attention for this. People will finally be valuing your uniqueness, but it may not actually be from the people that you initially wanted it from. And maybe that's the painful part of the experience. How come strangers find me attractive? How come my acquaintances, my associates, think I'm so wonderful and I do such a good job, but my own people tell me I'm nothing, and they tell me I'm not attractive and I'm not doing a good job? Why is that? I feel like this is what's been going on with you. So you may have someone trying to partner with you here. You guys are very, I'm hearing likely, you guys are very alike. You and a person resonate very strongly. This is I'm hearing contribution. You guys are contributing to the same cause. You have the same goal. This is going to make you very happy here. You guys are both attractive. You guys are both unique. You guys both have a certain flair to you. It's a similar one, a similar passion, a similar fire, a similar spark here. And I see you guys feeding off of each other very well. And here you can create your own form of acceptance with one another. Not that you need it at all, but it's nice to feel understood. Show me Pisces with the pineapple and reconciliation. What's the supportive energy? The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. You're getting huge confirmation through this group dynamic. Some of you, it's your status here that is booming. You do have Pluto and the Death card here as well. Yeah. There's a revival. You're coming back to life. Some of you may find that as soon as you start cutting off energies that are kind of holding you back, or they made you feel that you didn't belong, you have sudden booming experiences and even a relationship. Funny how that works. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles that's happening with Pisces. What's this? The 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're doing such a wonderful job here. And the World card. So Mercury, Sun, more Sun energy. This is Virgo. Okay. In the beginning, we rolled the 6th house. So 6th house is sometimes mental health as well, because it opposes your energy. So health, mental health. And for me here, reading for you, looks happiness as well. Happiness being restored. Okay. Physical health restored, mental and emotional health restored. You're reconciling. This is all being reconciled because you're doing the work here. So it's business as usual from this point. You can get back to your normal routines, your normal habits, things that make you really happy. But I also see that there's a person that you are connecting with. This could be a Virgo. Maybe this is a Leo. This may also be, we got Scorpio, we have Aquarius energy. You're happy doing what you're doing here. Yeah, what is being reconciled actually? What is it? Yeah, here it goes. Pisces, you are such a go-getter here. Strength card, you're showing your strength. Yeah, there's a lot of Leo energy here. You are going after it. This is Pisces getting finally their confidence back, their swag back. Swag. I don't know why I said that. But you're getting your lust for life back. And you have this really strong go-getter energy. You're going to be putting it to wonderful, great use here. You can influence anything you want from this point. You're shining so brightly. Is there a person in this energy? Show me the other. The 4 of Pentacles. Someone is not being very open with you here. Who is this? It's a 6 of Swords. Someone who's been kind of hiding away from you. What's this? This is someone that is going to be a little defensive towards you, or they have been. I do see occasional communication or something kind of going back and forth. But whoever this is feels like they have something very weak inside them and they don't like talking about it. So if you try to bring this up, this person is going to be very defensive and be on the attack, actually. You may have an aggressive communication with this person or conversations with someone where you are trying to actually work something out with them and they can't find it in them to be soft towards you during this time. But like I said, I see you supported by another individual. So you're trying to reconcile maybe a family or a group dynamic or just something here that your 6th house is representing. So your health. This is for your health, okay? Why is this person upset? Because of the Empress. Could be a mother figure energy for some of you. The 5 of Wands. Well, because this person is competing with you. So there is a person that is competing with you, Pisces. Not everybody's going to be happy with your newfound confidence and bravery and courage that you're just putting out there, that someone actually feels attacked by this. Okay? So you're doing such a wonderful and great job, but somebody is on the defense and they feel personally attacked by your success or by your forward movement. Let me see if I can ask why. Why is that? Why is this person? This could be someone who has tried to sabotage you. 7 of Swords. Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what it is. It's an enemy in disguise. It feels like someone in your family, Pisces. It's like, yeah, this person is not, they're not healthy themselves, or they're not healed in a very deep-seated way. But that doesn't mean it's your fault. But it does appear that they have taken certain things out on you. Tell me about this. The 3 of Wands. Right. The King of Swords. What's here? Where's Pisces in this, please? Where's Pisces? You see, you're coming in with some heavy-hitting energies. I'm just saying, the Fool, see? It's like you are not affected by this individual anymore. You may try to have like one more conversation, or you're trying to like clear something up, or maybe you already did this where you really put something on display by the inner workings of a dynamic. You said this is what it is, and someone tried to attack you because they felt attacked. Even if it's truth that you're speaking with the judgment, but you're going to realize it's time for you to get the F on out of there, and I see you just doing that. Okay. Period. So this is actually working in your favor here. Now you're going to feel a lot better. You're reconciling a lot within yourself, Pisces. You're setting yourself free. Beautiful. You have a very strong supportive energy around you, by the way. Who is this supportive energy in Pisces? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's someone that you're continuously working with. Maybe you actually share a project with this person, or maybe a hobby, routines, gym, whatever it is. You guys are so vibing together. You just really are. So let's see about this person that is unsupportive to you with the Mastery and the Dark Man. Let me pull this back just in case. Tell me who this is. It's not supportive to my Pisces. Well, it's someone that you've already decided against. 3 of Wands. Interesting. Where's Pisces in this? They're trying to revive here, Pisces. King of Wands. Yeah. There is a person trying to come back into your life. Show me the person again. Death card. Wow. Someone that you've already ended things with, like I said. Possibly a Scorpio. But whoever this is, you've kind of tapped out on it. You said, I'm not doing it. This is not for me. Someone that you've ended something with. Can I get further confirmation who this is for Pisces? The 5 of Pentacles. Someone that you're not speaking to. The Hermit. Okay. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Taurus. Like I said, male or female, but very masculine, heavy energy. There's tried to be a new beginning here, but it was squashed, by the way. So I don't know if that's prior as well, because it could be. So 10th house, Pisces and Uranus. Wow. This person tried to strip you of your independence or your confidence. And maybe they did. They could have disrupted your work life, even indirectly. Someone here threw you off. So it's not supportive to you to entertain this energy in the coming period, because you're doing well reconciling your energies. And you have this beautiful opportunity. Hold it tight with the Ace of Pentacles, because you're just now coming back, or you're revived. It's a revival. Can I tell who this is here, please? That is unsupportive. Okay, so the world. Yeah, someone that you've already stopped with, okay? There's a lot of earth energy here, so it may be an earth sign. A little bit of Aquarius energy and a little bit of Scorpio energy. This is a person that you know that you cannot, you can't deal with whoever this is. You know this. I see that they could be rearing their head here, or the situation is somehow coming in, but just be very, very mindful of how this person affects you, because I see that this could be detrimental to you. Maybe it even feels like traumatic at times, or it brings up some trauma. Something here is very strongly able to throw you off your course, and it's almost like you deal with this individual and then you like flatline for a while, or you go through a period of depression or a low mood, and that's why it ruins your career. You can't even find the strength to get back to what you're doing right now. You're in it right now. You're in this. But I feel this person can easily snap you out of that, or your relationship with the person. Like I said, it could be very indirect, okay? Tell me this mastery energy. If you are starting something new, you're going to have to continue to build on it. Yeah. Something new that's coming in, or a revival, it just could be your energy, and you have to do your best to maintain your good vibe, right? You get me, right? Health-wise, especially. Two of Cups. What is this Two of Cups? Seven of Pentacles, right. So someone's here, thinking about you guys coming together, or this could even be you. Here's the Moon, the Six of Cups. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's almost like you would have to sacrifice your good things to deal with this. And you've already come to the realization that something is really actually holding you back, or super throwing you off. So it feels like you get thrown off by this energy, and it looks like a person. So let's get some advice, guidance for my Pisces. Someone may not be accepting the circumstance here. This could be mother energy or involving mother energy, but someone is not accepting the circumstance, and it could be detrimental. Advice, guidance, words of wisdom for Pisces. Yeah, your 10th house is highly activated. It's come up almost every time. If it wasn't every time, I feel like it came up every time I rolled, but maybe I'm missing a time or two in my memory. But Virgo, Uranus, and 10th house. Yeah, big, massive shifts, breakthroughs in career and in status. This is a big deal. Very unexpected shifts and energies. At times you may feel like a ping pong ball, okay? Do your best to maintain gravity and center. So, advice, guidance, words of wisdom. Maybe that was the advice here. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Lovely. The Four of Cups. The Five of Swords. Okay. And the Eight of Swords. All right. My dear, gratitude is the attitude during this time period. Here's the 8th house, the Moon and Capricorn energy. Emotionally speaking, something of the past is very heavily here, but that's why gratitude is the attitude. And, sometimes it's difficult to think of things to be happy about or be thankful for, but I see you're going to be on fire here in the coming period, and that itself is something to be thankful for, especially with what you've been going through. There's a beauty coming in for you. The Nine of Pentacles talks a lot about being independent and being happy there. And maybe at times you don't want to feel independent. Maybe you don't want to be alone, or something is just so new and foreign, and you're kind of working through this energy here. Okay. Try not to count your curses, but count your blessings instead. That's what I want to say. Because it looks like you're going to be flourishing here. You may have some doubts or just some bad energies of like, I just don't feel comfortable in my skin. I don't feel like I like who I am today. No, everybody's going to even be appreciating you. There's beauty here. You're in this beautiful energy. It may take some time for you to feel some type of way, but yeah, this is going to kick up super fast. Advice, guidance, words of wisdom for Pisces. The moon. It's the moon talks about, hidden things, also talks about our emotions. It talks about, mothers, even with the Empress here, like I'm saying. And the wheel. The 10 of Cups. Wow. Make sure that if you do decide that you want to entertain a certain someone, that you come from a place of strength. That you know that you can trust your judgment. And that you know that you're not going to let people push you around, boss you around, or overstep your boundaries. And if you're not in that place in that current time, that current day, then maybe postpone or don't entertain it. Yeah, you're needing to really put your moods even first here with a person, especially if this brings in the family dynamic here. Okay. Advice, guidance, words of wisdom. What does Pisces need to know regarding this or otherwise, Spirit? Anything for Pisces? Yes. Hierophant. Love it. Haziel. Divine forgiveness obtains friendship and favors the great, secures promises. Divine forgiveness, the merciful God. Mercy. Someone's asking for forgiveness, Pisces. You're really going to need to know about that dynamic here. I see that you can reconcile a relationship with someone. But again, remember, there was an energy of you reconciling a relationship. There's also an energy of someone on the defense when you try that. So just be mindful, okay? Sometimes forgiveness is not about the other person, but it's actually about ourselves. So maybe you're coming from a good place here. Right? Advice, guidance, words of wisdom for Pisces regarding this or otherwise. We cannot control how other people react, how they behave. And sometimes people are just set in their ways, okay? Unfortunately. So we have Gabriel with the moon. Divine revelation reveals messages, has the power to destroy. And that's you. You have the power to destroy, my dear. This is a great power. Very strong one. I feel like you have some secrets or some dirt on an individual. You may know some things that others don't know. And this makes you powerful in this dynamic. It seems like someone knows that. They know. Okay. Vehuel. 8 of Wands. It says grandeur makes one passionate toward God. Wow. We also have Page of Cups. Divine comfort gives consolation and protects from one's enemies. Okay. Yeah, your spiritual strength is here. This is what's going to be gassing you up and carrying you through as well. You're stepping into a phase of beauty and appreciating your uniqueness. Not everybody's going to understand that or appreciate that. You may be very threatening here because it feels as though you could take someone's power away, shift away from them and onto you. So there's a divine comfort here and you have protection from enemies, okay? All right. Well, thank you so much, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed that. Feel free to check your other placements and I'll see you next time.